Hey there, heroes and artists. Welcome to my channel, the place where art and storytelling collide. If you're a fan of My Hero Academia, character gossip, or just love watching your favorite heroes come to life through art, you're in the right spot. Izuku Midoriya's Midnight Misadventure. Hero or hopeless romantic? Hold on to your support gear, folks, because we've got some juicy gossip straight out of Heights Alliance. Izuku Midoriya, the cinnamon roll of Class 1A and the future #1 hero if he survives his constant self-sabotage, was spotted sneaking out of the dorms last night in a highly suspicious manner. Dressed in what could only be described as "I'm totally not suspicious" casual wear. A hoodie pulled so low it practically shouted, "Notice me immediately." Midoriya crept out of Heights Alliance like he was sneaking off on a top-secret mission assigned by All Might himself. But here's the twist. Instead of heading to a training ground or the library to bury himself in quirk analysis, our resident hero in training was spotted making his way to a quaint, tucked-away cafe. Eyewitnesses report that Midoriya was seen awkwardly lingering at the cafe entrance, fidgeting like his life depended on it. The scene was described as peak Deku energy, complete with frantic hand-waving, incoherent stammering, and not one but two near faceplants before he managed to steady himself. Don't worry, he's fine. Probably. But here's where it gets interesting. Midoriya wasn't alone for long. A mystery figure soon joined him, and that's when the speculation started flying faster than Gran Torino on caffeine. Was it a classmate? A pro-hero mentor? Or prepare yourselves. Could Izuku Midoriya, the guy who blushes at the mere thought of holding hands, actually be harboring a secret love life? The Dekuraka fandom is losing its collective mind, wholeheartedly convinced that Ochako Uraraka was the mystery figure meeting him at the cafe. Have you seen the way he looks at her during training? It's so obvious. One fan passionately commented online, "He's totally the kind of guy to overthink a first date and accidentally turn it into a full-blown PowerPoint presentation on hero strategies." But not everyone's buying it. Nah, it's gotta be Mei Hatsume. Another fan argued on Twitter, Deku probably needed a new gadget and ended up stuck in a 3-hour TED Talk about turbocharged jetpacks and exploding gloves. The debate rages on, but one thing's clear. Whether it's romance, tech, or just classic Deku chaos, everyone's dying to know the truth. But wait, there's more. Witnesses inside the cafe claim that Midoriya spent most of his time furiously scribbling in his infamous hero notebook while his companion, still unidentified, looked on, alternating between amusement and mild confusion. Was this a romantic rendezvous gone hilariously off-script? A top-secret training session? Or just classic Deku, turning even a casual outing into hardcore hero homework? When asked about the incident, Midoriya's classmates had plenty to say. Midoriya sneaking out at night? Yeah, that tracks, Kaminari said with a chuckle. Knowing him, he probably watched a hero documentary before bed and got way too inspired to sleep. Leave it to Deku to turn even the simplest cafe visit into a potential headline. Bakugo, on the other hand, was far from amused. That damn nerd? If he's not back by morning, I'm leaving him for dead. Let him get his heart broken. Serves him right for being such a dork. As for Deku, he's yet to comment on the incident. However, he was spotted back at Heights Alliance this morning, looking suspiciously sleep-deprived and muttering something about improving his strategy. Whatever went down at that cafe, one thing's clear. Izuku Midoriya has more on his mind than just his quirks these days. Izuku Midoriya's Midnight Misadventure Part 2. Secrets, strategy, and a side of romance? Well. Looks like things are getting even juicier in the world of Izuku Midoriya's midnight escapades. It's only been a few days since the mysterious cafe rendezvous, and fans and classmates are more determined than ever to crack the case of Midoriya's late-night behavior. Was it a secret date? A covert training session? Or maybe something in between? Let's dive back into the mystery. The day after his highly suspicious cafe outing, Midoriya returned to Heights Alliance looking more frazzled than ever. His hair was messier than usual, and he was definitely sporting the classic look of someone who stayed up way too late overthinking something. When his classmates asked about the previous night, Deku quickly tried to change the subject, muttering something about hero strategy and refining his technique. In between yawns, But come on, we all know when Midoriya is trying to hide something, right? The kid can't lie to save his life. Kaminari, ever the inquisitive one, was the first to press him. Yo, Midoriya, spill! We all saw you sneaking out the other night. Who were you meeting up with? Was it Uraraka? Come on, we won't tell anyone. Midoriya's face immediately turned crimson, and for a moment, he looked like he might explode into his usual awkward rambling. It wasn't. No, I mean, Uraraka wasn't, he stammered, before quickly covering his face in embarrassment. Kaminari raised an eyebrow but didn't push further. For a second, it seemed like he might have been onto something, but Midoriya quickly regained his composure. However, that didn't stop the rumors from swirling. The entire class had their own theories. Some were convinced it was Uraraka. Who else would make Midoriya blush that hard? Others, however, were doubling down on their Meihatsume theory. It makes sense, said Jiro, strumming her guitar idly. Midoriya is all about improving his skills in gear. Mei probably cornered him and made him listen to one of her enthusiastic gadget monologues. Then the plot thickened. A surprising new twist came when Todoroki, normally the picture of stoic calm, casually mentioned that he had seen Midoriya leave the dorms earlier than usual that same night. He didn't look like he was on a mission, but he was definitely heading in the direction of the café again. Alone this time, Todoroki remarked, his voice oddly neutral, though his sharp gaze suggested there was more to the story. This new information led to even wilder speculation. Was Midoriya going back to finish whatever unfinished business he had from his first visit? Was he meeting the same person again? Or was he just rethinking his strategy all on his own? Whatever the case, it was clear Midoriya wasn't being completely honest about what happened, and his classmates were more curious than ever. But the most intriguing piece of the puzzle came from an unexpected source, Mei Hatsume herself. The ever-energetic inventor was spotted hanging around Midoriya after class, practically bouncing in place as she excitedly spoke to him about new developments in her latest gadgets. "I know you've got the heart of a true hero, Midoriya!" Mei exclaimed loudly, earning curious glances from nearby students. "But you could use a few upgrades. Maybe even a romantic upgrade if you catch my drift," she teased, winking. Midoriya's face turned an even deeper shade of red than before. "A romantic upgrade? I'm just here to talk about, the gadgets," he stammered, clearly flustered. Mei just laughed, clearly enjoying his discomfort. But the fact that she knew he had been out and about with someone added yet another layer of intrigue to the whole situation. Was Midoriya secretly dating someone? Was Mei just being Mei, trying to stir the pot? Or had Midoriya been sneaking out in pursuit of something more than just hero training? His silence spoke volumes, and Class 1A was only getting more invested in solving this mystery. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on Midoriya's midnight adventures and the latest Class 1A drama. Stay tuned.